Ruka finally knows the truth. Her father, seeking to fulfill his destiny by completing the mask of the Lunar Eclipse, put organ masks on his own daughter and 4 other girls, and had Sakuya dance as the vessel in the rite of descent. But the rite did not succeed. Ruka lost her memory and Sakuya fell into a death-like slumber. Until one day she awoke. Sakuya, who was never supposed to awaken, who could not awaken. The death of her friends, the mass disappearance of the islanders, it was all brought about by the obsessions of one man, Ruka's father, Sawyer. How could this tragic story be brought to an end? Can Ruka atone for her father's mistakes? The lunar eclipse is near, and Sakuya will bring destruction to all. Final chapter. We're in the end zone. Hallowed realm. The moon. Feels good to finish a game. It's been a while, like, since... I mean, yeah, I completed Mass Effect 2, but I don't consider the Legendary Edition finished until I finish 3. So it is good we have another finished game on our hands. Father was always in here making his masks. All I remember is the sound of his hammer. His back facing me. I can't remember his face. What did it look like when he turned to face me? I didn't... Okay, whatever. Oh... Ghost Dance was like one of the worst things they ever introduced in this series. Changed my bloody mind. Probably just lost like Type 0 film or something. It is said that the art of the house of Yomatsuki reached its peak in the time of Soetsu. After the Day of Tranquility, the masks he made were feared and all of them were burned. The only ones left are the depictions engraved in the underground shrine Shugen Temple. The form of the mask of the lunar eclipse must have originated in that shrine. Sitting in front of the engraved mask, I realize the tranquility reached by Soetsu and appreciate the height of his skill. I have approached that skill in the long hours spent at that shrine improving myself, but it's not enough. The sun of inspiration broke through the clouds and I realized what was missing when Dr. Haibara showed me that photo. Long ago, Professor Kunihiko Asou came to visit the Rogetsu Kagura. He took photos of it, and in one of those photos, I saw it. I saw the mask of the lunar eclipse made by Soetsu. Others may not see it, but I do. I don't know why that long-lost mask appeared in that photo. They say the Camera Obscura can show the past. Maybe it captures some kind of spiritual remnant of Soetsu. The photo is somewhat distorted, but the intensity of the mask of the lunar eclipse, Soetsu's goal, is captured perfectly. I must surpass Soetsu. I must achieve his life's goal. I must forge the mask of the lunar eclipse. Yeah, how about we don't do that? How about we don't play with the dead? How about we don't make masks made of human faces? Because remember, the mask of the lunar eclipse is made from the tanned skin of a person. I did all I could, used all means available and created the perfect mask. There was not a single flaw in it. So why did she blossom? Why did the rite of descent fail? Was it the vessel or the organs? Whatever the reason, the resonance has started. Nothing can stop it now. Just like my ancestor Soetsu, I've brought about the Day of Tranquility. I suppose the least I can do is witness the end with my own eyes. That is all I deserve. Yeah. You're kind of a piece of shit.
せめてあの場所に行こう。月はみの面を作るためにあそこで長い時間を費やした。あの場所は静かだ。
What happened to my father? Where did he go? There's a breeze blowing from behind the altar. It looks like it can be moved. Move the altar? Yes. There is something terrifying about this one woman, this poor woman who was already very, very ill, becoming essentially a force of destruction. The fact that no one has ever seen the Hallowed realm does not mean there is no such place. After all, even when the moon is eclipsed and completely hidden from sight, it doesn't cease to exist. True. There's something here. Why? Ah. Oh, a mirror stone. Well, I already have one. It's good to know there's there if I need it, though. Okay. This actually hasn't been a long game. It's under 12 hours, but granted, I didn't really explore. Ooh. I didn't fully explore. I haven't found all the Suzuki dolls. I think there's like 80 of them. This game is meant to be replayed. There's like harder difficulties, costumes, stuff like that. The ghost list, which is a ball ache to get in some games. Good God. There are ghosts that can just like drop from... See, so I don't know how to rate Sakio on the Fatal Frame main ghost, like, list. I think the most tragic ghost, period, is Fatal Frame 3's ghost. Ruka. Then I would say probably... Ooh. I can't remember her name from the first game. I'd say she's pretty... Kirie. And then I would probably say... I think it's Saya from the second game? Yeah, Saya. They're all kind of tragic. Like, none of the female ghosts, main ghosts, are actually villains. They're all women who've been forced into situations that they didn't really want to be in. One thing I like about Fatal Frame is, even though they are dangerous and they are, like, meant to be the main threat, you actually feel sorry for all of the main female ghosts. I cannot remember the name of the ghost in the 5th game, but she has a pretty shitty fucking thing happening to her. Like, all the rituals are horrible, but I would say that the Kagura ritual is probably the least horrific. Ruka, pick it up. Thank you. Do I have enough submission? I do. Everything's upgraded. It's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, it's one of the things I like about a lot of horror games is often a lot of the villains tend to actually be quite tragic, and you actually feel sorry for them as you learn more about them. Like, I feel bad for Sakuya because she just... Oh. Oh, it's you. Don't feel sorry for you, weirdo. I feel like I will say out of the 5 like main female ghosts, Reika's definitely my favorite from 3. Her story always makes me cry. But I'm a sucker for tragic romances, so... That and the Rite of Fawns is horrifying. Okay. I would assume I go forward, but we're going to deviate off the path a little bit. The Rogetsu Kagura is supposed to appease the dead, but I wonder if they're really in such anguish that they need to be appeased. Dr. Haibara's take on the matter is that souls are collections of memories. They cannot be destroyed. If that's true, then death is nothing but endless memory, endless solitude, and endless suffering. Can we ease the suffering of the dead by destroying these memories? There are masks that can do this. The mask of the vessel lets her lose herself, and the mask of the lunar eclipse forged by Soetsu also clears all memory for a short time. However, erasing memory would leave nothing behind. Soetsu thought that there would be more than oblivion left behind after all the memory is lost. Reduce a circle enough and it becomes a point. No matter how small the circle gets, there's always a point left behind. The same goes for people and for souls. Everyone's circle is different, but if you keep shrinking it, it becomes a point. The point of origin from which all have come and the final destination ultimately shared by all. That point is Soetsu's hallowed realm. I'm fascinated by this idea. I believe this to be the place we come from at the moment of birth and the place we pass through at the moment we lose ourselves. The Hallowed Realm is in all of us, so is salvation. Soetsu tried to reach the Hallowed Realm using the mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Is this not the true purpose of the Rogetsu Kagura? No, the true purpose of the Rite of Descent. Soetsu stumbled on the path to salvation, but I, Soya Yomatsuki, will forge the true mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Yeah, no you didn't. There's something really horrifying about that thought that you enter such a state of calm but also delirium that you don't feel anything, but that comes at the risk of losing your memories. And this idea that once you strip that away, what's left? It's just oblivion and darkness and just nothingness. And that's a very cheerful thought on a Saturday evening, isn't it? We're not gonna follow her. Okay. It is fun how every Fatal Frame ritual is. Let's take a young woman, push her to the brink of death, or some variation of the brink of death, and hope that nothing goes wrong. Fatal Frame should really just quickly fuck around and find out. We don't do rituals. Just don't do it. I feel strangely calm despite the coming of the inevitable end. I spent a lot of time in this place with my mask in search of Soetsu, devoting myself to improving my art and exceeding even the art of Soetsu's time. And yet I invited the Day of Tranquility. But now I think that perhaps my mask of the Lunar Eclipse was not a failure. Sakuya has blossomed even more completely and brilliantly than on the last Day of Tranquility. If, on the next eclipse, Sakuya was to perform the rite of descent, she would blossom even further. That blossomed face is precisely the mask of the Lunar Eclipse that Soetsu was searching for. At least that is my final hypothesis. Sakuya will be here soon. Until she comes, I want to stay here and enjoy the silence. Ah. More spirit stones. Okay. Suppose they're good for like replays, which I probably won't do. I don't really tend to replay these games that often. I do love that red kimono though. That color is just, oh, it's so beautiful. That dark red and everything. More spirit stones. And yea, a great disaster did befall the Isle of Rogetsu. The rite of descent being performed, the vessel wearing the mask of the Lunar Eclipse fell into a deep sleep, then did awaken and blossom. And yea, the blossomed vessel did resonate, and caused many to blossom also, so the entire island entire was aught but blossom faces. The blossom ones, being tranquil, were void, and thus were living yet deceased. So cameth the Day of Tranquility. There were those who, hiding in the primeval passage and offering prayer that this disaster may pass, were saved. Henceforth, if those who, coming to bud, show the signs of blossoming, it is set down that thou must harvest the face. Jesus Christ. Oh. That actually scared the shit out of me. Thanks, game. People gather at the Torii Gate. Do we... A rotted torii gate rises up from the pitch black sea. From here, it's almost like a gate to another world. That's essentially what it is. The eclipse is almost complete. This cave should lead to the lighthouse. Sakuya must have headed up there, the closest place in the island to the moon. Imagine we're on the final boss battles. I heard that. Is there like no save point? Because I really would like to save. What? Oh, it's Tsubaki. Tsubaki. Ah, there is a save point. Excelente. Okay. But it makes sense Tsubaki would be after us, considering she was the tourist Kagura dancer. You're really gonna make me climb up this lighthouse, aren't you? Oh, hi, Dad. What the fuck was that? If one whose faith hath become as the master of lunar eclipse performeth once more the rite of descent on the night of the moon's eclipse, great resonance occurreth. This great resonance doth consume the island and spread out from it, causing all to blossom. The only way to seal this person is the true mask of the lunar eclipse. Placing it thereon and so performing the rite of descent will send their spirit back to the moon and cause the resonance to cease. Yet know ye, it is forbidden to look at the mask of the one who becometh, the face of the one who becometh the mask of the lunar eclipse. Only whilst wearing the mask can thou look at the mask, yet know ye doing this thus puts thee in peril of blossoming. Ooh, the music playing right now. I'm gonna adjust the volume a tiny bit. Just because I get the feeling it's going to be a lot of noise very soon. We will be using those type 0s and type 90s because I'm pretty sure the next fight is going to be Sakuya. I'm actually surprised how fast these last 3 chapters went by. I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours and we're right near the end. What? Oh, it's that again. Okay. Oh my god, Dad, piss off. Okay. Only now at the end, when everything is about to be lost, do I understand. I follow eagerly in Soetsu's footsteps. I saw what Soetsu saw. I fought what he fought. As I did all that he did before me, I became Soetsu. It is ironic that here on the precipice of death, I have regained some sense of clarity. If the rite of descent is performed again, Sakuya's blossom face will become the mask and will blossom even further. But she will only be appeased when the next rite is performed. According to legend, in order to seal the vessel who blossomed on the previous day of tranquility, the rite of descent was performed once more. I can't be certain, but I think that the vessel is brought back to the state she was in when she received the souls of the dead. Her soul will return as well. But what was missing from that rite of descent? Something to appease a troubled soul, to reverberate in it and bring it peace. So this is the mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Aha, get fucked. And it was pointless anyway with soul stones. I like how the music stops the moment I come into the save screen. Am I going this way?
Ruka, 月森の歌を
There beyond the Isle of Rogetsu, a maiden who is guardian of the moon. This maiden playeth the moon sounds and doth protect the moon for all. The isle is abound with myriad forms of moon sound and for each a distinct spiritual state. One of the moon sounds is the moon song, being a melody that doth let the spirit reach the moon. This moon song is the soothing beat of the womb, bringing peace. At times disaster may befall the moon, the worst bringing resonance and that with it blossoming. Being so a disaster in the moon, the maiden playeth the moon song to pacify the troubled moon and souls, allowing said souls to return to the hallowed realm. Oh. Oh, wow. There she is. Wow, that was a little easy for a final boss. What the fuck? The fuck? No way did I just one-shot her. Okay. Okay. Oh dear, poor Sakuya. The moon song. I have the score from Mother's room, and the guide to decoding it from Father's room. So this is the moon song. The moon song being a melody to let the spirit reach the moon. Being so a disaster in the moon song shall pacify the troubled moon in souls, allowing said souls to return to the hallowed realm. Oops. Shit! Oh, no, 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 no! You have to fight her if you fell. No pressure, Luna. Fucking hell. You bullshit, bro. Thank God I have sacred water. Ooh, okay. Can't fuck up the song. I know this song. I've heard it before. It's Choshiro! Oh, there we are. That is Fatal Frame 4, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. We will... Well, no, we should keep playing just in case, but... Oh well. I will share my thoughts after credits. And there we are. Oh my god, we were 8 seconds off 9 hours. Rank C, god, I did terrible. I found like nearly over half of the Hazuki doors though. I found almost half of the ghosts, I think. No, I think over half the ghosts. Mission mode unlocked, stop lens unlocked, sense unlocked, yukata stripes unlocked, casual kimono unlocked, yukata unlocked. We are saving the game. So that was Fatal Frame 4. Very, very, very good game. Not not as good as I would say like 2 or 3. Better than 5 and 1 though. I definitely think this is my third favorite Fatal Frame. Ruka's kind of, unfortunately, Ruka's a bit of a nothing lead character. Honestly, Misaki and Choshiro had a bit more personality and story, in my opinion. Saki is a great character. I just feel her final boss was a little anticlimactic. When you compare it to, like, the other final bosses, she's a bit easy. Some really good scares, though. There's some very creepy moments in this. And the theme of, like, death and moving on and that sort of thing is very interesting. But yes. Now then, let's get out of here. See if there's anything interesting to look at real quick. Oh, a new load intro screen. I like that. So how does one get to mission mode? Do I press like new game? How does one play mission mode? I'm curious what that's all about. Huh. Well then. That didn't take as long as I was anticipating. What should we do? I'm gonna take a quick break, flick through my games, and we'll see what there is to play or if I'm gonna chill for the night. But I will be right back.